Day 4. Come on. All right. Bingo. All right, here's our data. Let's go grab that data and throw it in here. What are we doing with that data? Numbers are chosen at random. Chosen numbers marked on all boards. Numbers may not appear on all boards. If all numbers, blah, 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 that board wins. Diagonals don't count. So row or column submarine is a bingo system. All passengers. Best time automatically generates a random order in which you draw numbers and a random set of boards. After the first 5 numbers are drawn, and there are no winners, but the boards are marked as follows. Okay. The next 6 numbers are drawn. There are still no winners. Finally, 24 is drawn. Third board wins. The score of the winning board can now be calculated. Start by finding the sum of all unmarked numbers on that board. Unmarked numbers on the board. In this case, the sum is 108. Then multiply that sum, or 188. Then multiply that sum by the number that was just called when the board won to get the final score. Guarantee victory against a giant squid. Figure out which board will win first. Okay, so what we need is we need some kind of data structure that can easily store these boards, right? And that can tell us when we have a winning condition on a board. It can keep track of the numbers marked on the board, so that we can come through and unmark the numbers, right? All right, so we probably want something like board. And we want, let's see, we're going to want int double array numbers. All right, we'll actually go ahead and make this public. Why not, right? And we want mark a number, right? We want public pool is a winner, right? And then we probably want long sum unmarked. Right, so if these are the numbers, we need to know when they're marked. Probably the easiest way to do this would be, it looks like there are no negatives here, right? It does look like the boards all have 0, though. Okay, so what if marking basically just replaced it with a -1? All right, so each one of these, so we've got the lines. What we've got is we've got the numbers first, and then we've got boards. Okay, so what do we need for numbers? Let's see. Called numbers, that's going to be line sub 0, oops, data sub 0, and then those are commas, so we'll split those on commas. Okay, and then for each one of those, we're going to do an int parse. Those are our called numbers. Okay. And then the boards. What do we need to initialize the board? I think we'll take, so this is going to be, this is a string array, right? So we'll do first line index, and we'll just pull it out of data. All right, so then these are going to be separated by spaces. So we're going to do 0 less than 5, right? And then we'll say numbers, you can start off being a new int 5, 5, right? Yes. No. Comma. Okay, that means you need to be comma. Sure. Let's see. So for each one of these, basically we want, let's see, line numbers are going to be data of first line index plus index split spaces, but also split string options, remove empty entries. String split options, trim entries, trim whitespace characters from each substring into results. Remove entries and trim entries are specified together, and substrings consist only of whitespace characters that consist of are also removed from the results. Yeah, that sounds right. Can I use data? Why not? Okay, fine. That's fine. Sure. I don't really think we have to do it like this, but we'll do it like this. IDX2 is 0, IDX2 is less than 5, double plus IDX2. Numbers of index 2 are line numbers of index. And what's this problem? Yeah, int parse. Int parse. Okay, so marking the numbers, we're basically going to say for IDX is 0, IDX less than 5, double plus IDX, IDX2 less than 5, double plus IDX, if numbers of IDX2 equal to the number, then we're going to say numbers of IDX2 is -1, right? And then sum of unmarked will then become, let's see, will then become let's see, results, we'll do our loop, if numbers IDX2 not equal to -1, then results is equal to that, IDX2, return the results, right? And then last, how do we know if we have a winner? We look for -1s all the way across or all the way up and down. All right, so let's say, let's see, search for winners across. 0, IDX less than 5, IDX. Actually, we can search from both at the same time, right? Yeah, we can do both at the same time. So we'll say if numbers IDX0 plus numbers IDX, come on, IDX1 plus numbers IDX2 plus numbers IDX3 plus numbers IDX4 is equal to -5. Return true. All right. And then we also have this, which is, let's do the opposite. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, turn true. Okay, apparently you want vars. Why not? Who am I to deny you your varness? Okay, so I don't know why that says program. That should say board. Okay, so we are going to new up boards then. Alright, so we'll start with, let's assume that these things are in here. We don't know what part 2 is going to be yet, so boards is a new list of board. Alright, and let's say current index is 2. And then we'll say, well, current index is less than data count length. Okay, less than data length. Boards, add a new board with the data at the current index. And then current index plus equals 6, because we have blank lines, right? For now, let's just say red boards count boards. All right, our sample data has what, 3 boards? Okay, so we've already got an index out of array, out of space 52. So let's do this. Let's say console write line current index. Let's see what's going on here. So we 2, 8, and 14. So we read. Looks like we're. All right. So it should be 2, 8, and 14. That all looks good. Why did we die on 14? All right, we died in line 53, console write line index. So 0, 1, 2, out of range on 0, 1, 2. Is this? That seems really strange, right? What's weird about this? It's on 54. So 14, that's right, it's 16, which would be this one. Data, first line index plus index. All right, console write line, first line index. Just to make sure we're actually getting the right number in here. All right, so we got 14, yep. Console write line data of data of first line index. Oh, you know what? Did we? We removed all the blank lines. Okay, never mind. I totally forgot that I put that in there. So you start now at 1, and you go 5 at a time. That should be fine. That should get us 3 boards, right? That got us 3 boards. Okay, good. So we don't need you, right? And we don't need. Where's the other console write line? We don't need you. Okay, so we got our 3 boards. And, okay, so now for each var called number and called numbers, then for each var board and boards, we're going to say board mark the called number if board is winner, then let's go ahead and say we want to return board sum unmarked times the called number, right? That is what it's supposed to be. And then this would be a throw new not, let's see, yeah, throw new invalid operation. Okay. We got an index out of range now on 70. Numbers, index, index 2. Okay. I would like to see one of these boards getting created. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. So this is the first board, right? So we've got 22, 22. No, that definitely looks wrong. 22, 13, 17, 11, 0 should be what that is. Int parse line numbers of index. Line numbers of index. Okay, fine. Let's do this then. All right, so 22, 13, 17, 11, 0 should be our line numbers, right? They are. Oh, this is index 2. That's why. Okay. So that all looks okay now, I think. Let's take a look at one of these numbers coming through here. All right, 8, 2, 23, 4, 24. Okay, that all looks good then. So we're throwing here, right? And what's our locals? What is our locals? So 0, 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my goodness. Incrementing the wrong thing into the loop. Okay, very good. All right, still, yep, I'll say, I copy pasted that. That bug is going to come with. Okay, so 4512 is what it says the answer is. Is that what they said the answer was? 4512. Okay, good. Here's my puzzle input. I'm going to take you over here, see how you do. Let's see if that's my answer. Okay, good. Part 2. On the other hand, it might be wise to try a different strategy. Let the giant squid win. You aren't sure how many bingo boards a giant squid can play at once, so rather than waste your time counting its arms, the safe thing to do is figure out which board will win last and choose that one. That way, no matter which board it picks, it will win for sure. In the above example, the second board is the last one, which happens after 13 is eventually called. Middle column is completed. So if you were to keep playing until this point, the second board, okay. So figure out which board will win last. Sure, which board will win last? This should be fairly easy. All right, so we'll do all this again. Except what we'll do is if the board is a winner, let's see. Index is board's length. Let's see, board's count, right? -1, x greater than or equal to 0, double minus index. We're going to do it like this. So we're going to say boards of index mark if boards of index is a winner, then we're going to say boards remove at the index. And then we're going to say if boards count is 1, and return boards 0, sum unmarked times the called number. Okay, let's go back to the original data set. 2576. 2576, 1924. So that's interesting. So we want to eliminate, we want to see what happens here, right? Console.writeLine eliminating board index. So we eliminate board 2. Let's see. Let's actually do this like this up here because we didn't actually... Alright, we'll do this. Winner is board index. Oh. Board's index. Oh, you know what? I think I need to go... I think I need this to come up here. Right? I need to wait until all the numbers get called that kill the board. 1924, that sounds right. 1924, okay, that sounds better. Let's do our real data set. Whoops, let's do our real data set. Let's get that and submit. Okay, pretty good. Yeah, how did I do? I feel like I did this one pretty well. Yeah, 752 on the second half is not bad. 1007 is my best for part 1, so not bad. Back to the problem space. We'll get rid of this. And how are we over here? Looks like that pops me into 4th place, although possible some of these people could still jump up. Especially Joe, because, you know, he's already got half of it done. So, yeah, not too bad today. Feel good about that one because, you know, yesterday was a bit of a pain. So, anyway, there you go. Day 4 in a bag. See you tomorrow.